Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Duke, and this is my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be drawing some stuff from one of my favorite spiritual teachings, A Course in Miracles. A Course in Miracles is not a religion. I would say the proper way to look at it is the Course is like a work of art. It's like a poetic work of art. It works with our Western-minded view of God. So, yeah, it's something, it's really universal. You could say, well, I'll read a little bit from it. I'll give you guys a sample. Take from it what you can, leave the rest. I know for some people this is just not going to be their path or their way of thinking. So it's the introduction is this is A Course in Miracles. So a miracle is a shift in perception. It's not the traditional sense. It is a required course. What does that mean? It is a required course, meaning that you can't deny who you are forever. Eventually, you are going to have to take a course in awakening from the dream of separation and individuality and death. Eventually, you got to wake up from endless cycles of hiding in these brains and bodies, pretending you're an individual when you are eternal consciousness itself. It's kind of like that saying, what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is when the wave discovers it is the ocean. And the ocean is consciousness. It's eternal life. It's what is. And the Course in Miracles comes in many forms. In this particular form, it's a book called The Course in Miracles, but the real Course in Miracles is within you. It's a course in waking up to who you really are. So free will does not mean that you can establish the curriculum. It means only that you can elect what you want to take at a given time. You can deny who you are forever. That's what birth and death is for, so you can just keep forgetting. You can just stay in this endless cycle of ignorance, ignoring the truth. So this course does not aim at teaching the meaning of love, for that is beyond what can be taught. It does aim, however, at removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. So it shows you, it helps expose how we deny who we really are. Let's see here. The opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. This course can therefore be summed up very simply in this way. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. So those two lines, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing real can be threatened. Everything unreal can be threatened. Everything in our world is unreal. Our body, everything changes. Everything rots and dies. Nothing lasts. You can't depend on anything here. So you have to see that that's the unreal. But what is real is God within you, or the spirit within you, the I am presence, the Atman, the soul, the mind. It's called many different things. So I'm going to draw from one more chapter here, The Hero of the Dream, it's called. And this is basically to get you to realize you're not a body, that most of the whole delusion of this world and all the ignorance, the lies, the manipulation, it's all based on the lie that you are a race, that you are an age, that you are a body. To be a body, in a sense, is to be guilty. Because you're guilty of separation. That's how religion guilts people, because they say everyone is a sinner, everyone is a separator. But fundamentalist religion, they teach like sin is like when you do something wrong, your body does a wrongful act, like moralistically wrong, where the real meaning of sin, the metaphysical meaning, is separation. And separation, as the Course teaches, is really an illusion. You can't separate yourself from God. You can't separate yourself from consciousness. Only in illusion, only in the lie can you separate yourself from what you are. You can make believe you're a body that can be hurt and that can age and die, but it doesn't mean it's real. It's I've said it before, it's like we wanted to be lied to. We wanted separation. We wanted the other game in town. We wanted to step down from heaven, from whatever you call it. We wanted to descend down the ladder, down the rabbit hole, into the insanity of duality. Good and evil, black and white, birth and death. It's all of the world of opposites, the other side of the looking glass, the story of Alice in Wonderland, to go on the other side of the looking glass. That's what we have done in a sense spiritually. And it's like they say, you can't deny who you are forever. You can, but eventually you're going to want to come out of this trip, this lie, this delusion. Our whole world is based around that fundamental lie that you are a body. So that's what this chapter kind of seeks to clear up or clarify on. So the body, the physical body, the brain body, is the central figure in the dreaming of the world. There is no dream without it, nor does it exist without the dream, in which it acts as if it were a person to be seen and be believed. It takes the central place in every dream, which tells the story of how it was made by other bodies. Born into the world outside the body, lives a little while and dies, to be united in the dust with other bodies dying like itself. In the brief time allotted it to live, it seeks for other bodies as its friends and enemies. Because we're not a body, we're eternal consciousness, so we're playing this game. Its safety is its main concern. Its comfort is its guiding rule. Gotta love that. It tries to look for pleasure and avoid the things that would be hurtful. Above all, it tries to teach itself its pains and joys are different and can be told apart. The dreaming of the world takes many forms because the body seeks in many ways to prove it is autonomous and real. It puts things on itself that it has bought with little metal discs or paper strips the world proclaims as valuable and real. It works to get them, doing senseless things, and tosses them away for senseless things it does not need and that does not even want. It hires other bodies that may protect it and collect more senseless things it can call its own. It looks for special bodies that can share its dream. Sometimes it dreams it is a conqueror of bodies weaker than itself, but in some phases of the dream it is the slave of bodies that would hurt and torture it. The body's serial adventures from the time of birth to dying are the theme of every dream this world has ever had. The hero of this dream will never change, nor will its purpose. Though the dream itself takes many forms and seems to show a great variety of places and events wherein its hero finds itself, the dream has but one purpose taught in many ways. The single lesson does it try to teach again and still again and yet once more, that it is cause and not effect, and you are its effect and cannot be its cause. Okay, what does that last part mean? So we think we're the effect of other bodies. Two bodies had sex, and then there came you. So we think we're the effect of bodies, and we don't realize that we're in this self-deception mode where we're actually the cause of bodies. We're actually the mind that's projecting time and space and all the bodies, and we're, in a sense, hiding in the bodies. Story of Adam and Eve, where they hid from God. That's there's a deeper metaphysical meaning of that. In that sense, we hid from who we are. We're hiding. This is like a hiding place where we live a lie, where we enact the dream of birth and death. So it's like, yeah, you can't deny who you are forever. Eventually, there comes a time when you're gonna wanna take the course in waking up from this dream, and that course, like I said before, comes in many forms, and in the course of a spiritual walk, you might go through many phases. Where one, you're a Buddhist, you're a Christian. Christians think they have an exclusive handle on God. The way they've translated it and the way the churches have worded and twisted everything around and cut and edited out parts of the Bible, and the way they've done it all is to like keep you trapped in that ego mind where you think God is a special body outside yourself that's going to save you, and that you're guilty. You're a guilty separator, you're a guilty sinner. Once you realize you're not guilty, you can't be controlled by anyone. You can think freely inside yourself. You realize that everything that the world teaches it's from the human ego. So you can break out of that and you can start thinking real thoughts. You can start waking up, and you can't be controlled because you're not guilty. You're not a guilty sinner. You can't separate yourself from God. Once you know that, you break their spell, you break their fear, and that's when you become dangerous. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. I'm probably lost half my audience, but that's okay. Maybe this is for one or two people. Take from it what you can, leave the rest. Thanks for watching. Remember, if you like the content, remember to subscribe. I'm going to get some other videos going as well, drone stuff and Highline. I'm going to try to kind of mix it in with that. I don't want to just do this stuff and lose all my viewers. But thanks for watching, and I will look forward to making more videos for you. Thank you.